Hey guys, welcome to day 10 of our 90 days of energy pulls. And I had a super amazing day. Las Vegas is amazing. Las Vegas is a city that never sleeps. I have to say, I'm pretty sleepy right now. Thus, I'm in bed. I want to take a quick nap. But before I do that, I'd like to do this with you and share today's class or today's lesson. And it is, asking you shall receive. So, asking is really important because in my interesting point of view, I think a lot of people don't ask or they don't know how to ask, or there's something about asking that they don't want to ask. They don't think they can ask. The thing is, there's nothing that we cannot ask for. There's nothing too big or too small. Just ask. So that's part one. And then there's that ask and you shall receive. So then it's like that sitting back and just really whatever comes in your life, being able to receive it. So I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks ago when I was in Bangkok, my friend Mervin says, "Hey Stacy, there's money on the floor," and I wasn't looking. I thought he was telling me something about money, so I was making notes. The thing is, I didn't position myself. I heard it, but I didn't apply the information that I was receiving. I didn't code it, and I didn't have the chance to grab that money. So receiving is a few things. Receiving, sometimes it's not, if I ask to win the lottery, for example, I got to buy the ticket numbers, and I could receive information of what numbers to buy. But at the end of the day, if I don't buy the ticket, how can I receive the lottery ticket? I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying the chances are slimmer. The whole idea of the magic of the life and universe and stepping into the synchronicity of all of life coming to us with ease and joy and glory is that we just keep on opening the infinite possibilities, open to infinite receiving, open to infinite being, infinite knowing, infinite perceiving, and it's just like there's just so many possibilities out there. What I wanted to say very quickly is that there's the ask and there's the receive. And in between, it's like ask and you shall. Okay. But I think there is something that is not spoken, that there is it's part of the receive, but it's not elaborated. The thing is, if I want to, for example, what if I wanted to, if I'm on a football pitch, and please forgive me, I'm not very good at sports, but like the ball's passing to me. So I'm the receiver now. The ball's passing to me and I'm standing here. The thing is, if the person passing me the ball is throwing it over there and I'm not there to receive the ball, I'm not going to get it. So there's this action involved. You got to place yourself and position yourself to receive as well. And how do we do that? Well, these energy pull exercises and meditations are so important because it is about, knowing that God speaks to us in whispers or voices or in intuitions or feelings. And it's like, everything is so wonderfully and divinely orchestrated, but all these doors open. We just got to know which door to go for. And when we hear a voice or go with the feeling and go with that nudge and that sense of knowing, that makes our life a lot easier. I was speaking to this wonderful man I met at this conference. His name's Bernie, and he just had a really strong hunch he had to go to a particular city, and he didn't know why. He had a strong hunch he had to go to a particular hotel, and then at this hotel there was like a meeting conference, and he met somebody, and he started a new business, and his whole life changed, and he just knew he just has to go there. So there's this action element to it. So remember that when you want to create your life, it's a doing and it's a being. And I think that in between the doing, or the connection between the doing and being, there's some integrity, there's some congruency between them. So to give you an example, and then we're going to go to our energy pulls, is I have wonderful students. I love them so much. This is my favorite sweater in the world. It's called my teacher sweater. Let's say I have some students who really want to score a perfect score in SAT. Perfect score is 1,600. Yay! It's like full mark, 800 in English, 800 in math. So and I can take my students there if they ever want to. But I tell them that if they really want it, first of all, they just have to have a knowing and confidence that they can do it and they have everything, whatever it takes to get to this test. And also, there's the doing and being is connected. If they were truly a 1,600 SAT scorer, they would be someone with that motivation, that determination, that commitment to learn 2,000 words, to go through around 38 past papers, to like do 4-hour mock tests for like consistently 11 weeks, 11 to 12 weeks. And if they did that, then they can get it. But they can't look at me and say, I want 1,600. I'm only meeting you 2 hours a week. And the 2 hours a week that I sit with you is the only time I do SAT. Then I say like, well, you're kind of asking for it, but you're not being it, and you're not putting into action towards what you'd like to create. It's similar to what I teach. I also teach economics, and demand, the definition of demand is the ability, the willingness and ability to buy something. Two, similar. It's like, for example, let's say a steak. Okay, I have the ability to buy. I can afford a steak, but I don't have the willingness to buy because I don't really like to eat steak. So I'm not counted in the demand of it. And at the same time, the willingness is more like whether you're willing to ask for it, and the ability is the doing part. So when we're doing these energy pulls, just keep up our vivid visualizations. Keep that unwavering faith that whatever you're asking for really does get created in your life, but how it shows up and when it shows up, you just let go of all of those expectations and projections and wondering how it goes. You just leave your worries to God, and then just go on your daily thing. Follow your heart, follow your gut, follow your intuition, follow your knowing, and go through all those doors, and magic will come to you. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's do our energy pulls together now. All right, so I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Okay. Now I'm going to ask if there's any barriers that's not allowing you to receive and you to gift to the universe. Anything that's not allowing this to have total ease and flow, any barriers there are to communicating your deepest desires. Are you willing to just destroy and uncreate and delete that file, please? If you just say yes, just imagine it deleting. Okay. And now I just want you to feel the outer edges of you. Okay. And if you don't feel anything, it's okay, because as I'm speaking, this is going on. So you're going to feel the outer edges of you, and you're just going to expand. Okay, expand that to the size of the room that you're in. Expand the outer edges of you to the size of the building that you're in. Expand to the city block that you're in. And can you please expand to the country that you're in? And now let's expand to the moon. And now let's expand to the sun. And just feel all of this space and this peace that you be. Ooh, eyelash in my eye. Okay. All right, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Now what I want you to do is let's do that vivid visualization exercise. Fast forward 6 months from now. Fast forward 3 years from now, when everything in your life is running so smoothly. It's what has ever showed up for you is wilder, a more amazing, bigger, better, awesome, more awesome than you've ever imagined possible. And just whatever it is, your career, your finances, your love life, your family life, your relationships, your relationship with your body, whatever it is, just like sit here in this moment and really vividly visualize it. Okay. And now what I want you to do is I want you to just make a command and say tap into, turn into, and be the energy, space, and consciousness of that which you would like to create, the energy, space, and consciousness of what you want to create that is tap into the vibrational compatibility and vibrational alignment of what you'd like to create. And with your hands in front of you, just imagine that you're pulling energies from all corners of the universe, all time, space, and dimensions, all walks of life to contribute to you and your dream from coming true. Just say pull energy. You should be pulling energy from all people and places and things that want to contribute for your dream to come true. Say pull. Pull energy. Pull energy. And when your heart is so full, you feel this energy pull so full, this energy bubble so full, just keep on pulling. And when it's so full, we're going to send trickles of energy signatures all across the world for all the people who are looking for you, but they don't know it yet. On 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the questions for you to ask are, who is the answer to my prayers? Who am I the answer to their prayers? Who can I contribute? Where is my energy required? What can I do and be today that can help this actualize with total ease right away? I'm so looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'll be in Vancouver with my family, and thank you. Stick with me with these energy pulls and let's see what's possible, okay? Ciao.